You must have heard of KYC when opening an account with your bank. Identification documents would be required and several pages of the account opening form have to be signed. So, what exactly is that for? Let me tell you what KYC is all about. KYC is commonly known as Know Your Customer in the corporate world. KYC is no longer limited to customers. KYC has evolved to KYB, Know Your Business, to include identification of the beneficiaries of corporate entities. Know Your Customer may then be sometimes identified as individual. KYC would not only be constrained to customers but would largely include counterparties. Counterparty is simply the other party involved in a transaction, deal or agreement. In this instance, KYC would pertain to Know Your Counterparty, which may include suppliers, contractors and employees, which can also be known as KYE, Know Your Employee. Financial institutions conform to certain standards that are mandated by regulatory authorities and government to run their business. The same standards on KYC process has recently been encouraged and highly recommended to other business entities as well, such as those involved in supply chain and trading. Some entities would encourage or even oblige their counterparties to conduct their own due diligence on their customers, suppliers, contractors and employees. Otherwise, a transaction or deal would not be reached. KYC doesn't end during the signing of an agreement or on customer or employee acceptance but would extend throughout the business relationship. KYC would require continuous monitoring of transactions based on anticipated behavior. This would then lead us to monitoring of transactions, known as KYT or Know Your Transactions. The bottom line is that an entity should deal with a legitimate and law-abiding entity. No one would like to be dragged with a customer, vendor or employee who had a history of illicit activity, fraud, money laundering or terrorism. Moreover, online fraud and financial crimes have been designed to be sophisticated, rapidly increasing and continuously evolving. If most of your counterparties are on the other side of the world, how would you be able to track them down if they took your money, inventory or any other resources? Worse, if your business was unknowingly assisting them to transfer terrorist, drug money or illicit funds globally. Would you think your business would survive if the competent authorities had known eventually that your business was somehow being a part of this? Entities are now being vigilant as ever as the entire business reputation is at stake. It may even result to hefty fines, bad publicity and license revocation. Hence, it would the best interest of any business to know who they are dealing with. Do you know the people behind your counterparties? Until our next video.